Hey everyone, let's talk about something that can totally change your crypto game. And it has nothing to do with which coin you buy. It's all about geography.
So let's get right to it. Can the country you live in actually make you rich from crypto? The answer is absolutely. But as you probably know, it's not always that simple. For a lot of us, the reality of crypto feels like an uphill battle, right? First, you're trying to figure out this insane maze of heavy regulations, and then, bam, you get hit with these aggressive taxes that just eat away at your profits. It's super frustrating. But what if it didn't have to be like that? What if there are places out there that actually want you to succeed? Places that reward innovation instead of penalizing it? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into. All right, let's get to the good stuff. We're counting down the top 5 crypto havens for 2026. And we're starting with a real pioneer, a country that made a move that honestly nobody saw coming. Kicking off our list at number 5, we've got El Salvador. Yeah, this is the country that literally put itself on the crypto map with one single game-changing decision. Look, they didn't just dip their toes in the water. They went all in. We're talking about making Bitcoin legal tender. It's this huge national experiment. They've got things like Bitcoin bonds. I mean, if you want to be right at the cutting edge of crypto adoption, this is probably one of the most interesting places on the planet right now. Okay, moving on. Our next country is moving at like lightning speed to become the undeniable crypto hub of the Middle East. And grabbing the number 4 spot, it's the United Arab Emirates. The whole country's getting on board, but let's be real, it's Dubai that has become this massive global magnet for crypto talent and money. So what's the big deal with the UAE? Well, it's a pretty powerful mix. The headline grabber? 0 income tax for individuals. That's huge. Plus, the government is super supportive, setting up regulators like VARA, and that's helped create this just booming ecosystem of exchanges, funds, you name it. All right, let's hop over to Europe for our number 3 spot. This place has been a longtime favorite for digital nomads and crypto folks. It's really earned its reputation as a kind of paradise. I'm talking about Portugal. For years, this was the place to be. It was famous for having some of the best crypto tax laws on the planet, and man, did that attract a ton of talent. Now, I know what you're thinking. The rules did change a bit recently. That famous zero tax policy got updated, and now there are some taxes on short-term gains. But here's the thing, Portugal's appeal is still incredibly strong. The government is pro-innovation, the quality of life is amazing, and cities like Lisbon have become these massive hubs for Web3. It's really more of a lifestyle choice now, not just a pure tax play. So let's just quickly compare those last two. If you're a business, the UAE is calling your name. It's all about zero income tax and that huge government push for growth. But if you're more of a digital nomad or an individual investor, Portugal might be a better fit, with its amazing lifestyle and still very supportive tax setup. 2 very different flavors. Okay, here we go. The top 2. Our runner-up is a true global financial heavyweight. It's done this incredible job of balancing innovation with smart regulation, and it's basically become the number 1 crypto spot in Asia. And taking the number 2 slot is the powerhouse city-state of Singapore. Seriously, these guys have built a rock-solid reputation. They're seen as progressive, but also responsible. It's where the serious top-tier projects want to be. So what's their secret sauce? Well, first off, for a lot of long-term investors, you're looking at no capital gains tax. That's a big one. Second, the fintech scene there is just insane. It's packed with VC money and the best tech talent. And to top it all off, you've got its location, right? It's the perfect bridge connecting Asia, Europe, and the US. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the number 1 crypto haven on the planet. This place isn't some newcomer. Nope, this is the OG, the original, the country that pretty much wrote the blueprint for everyone else. Our top crypto-friendly country for 2026 is Switzerland. Yup, for years it has been the undisputed king, centered around this one region that's so famous it has its own nickname. You've probably heard of it, Crypto Valley. And no, that's not just some catchy marketing slogan. It's a real place, the region of Zug. It's become the global epicenter for the biggest blockchain companies and foundations in the world. And why do they all flock there? For the stability and the crystal clear rules that Switzerland offers. So what makes Switzerland the gold standard? It really boils down to 3 things. 1, the regulatory clarity is just unmatched. They practically wrote the book on this stuff. 2, the taxes are super reasonable, and for many individual investors, crypto gains can be completely tax-free. And 3, it's the most mature ecosystem in the world. You've got the banks, the lawyers, the startups, everybody is right there, ready to go. So there you have it. From El Salvador's bold experiment to Switzerland's rock-solid stability, there are some incredible options out there. But here's the most important thing to remember. This list isn't set in stone. The whole crypto landscape is changing all the time.
And look, that's why I have to say this. Think of this as your guide, a starting point, but it's absolutely not financial or legal advice, okay? Laws change, tax rules get updated, so please do your own deep dive research before you pack your bags and make any big moves.
Which leaves me with one last question for you. Looking ahead, what country do you think is going to be the next big crypto superhub? Who's going to be climbing up this list next year? I'd love to hear what you think. Thanks so much for tuning in.